Hello and welcome to the first video in DeTaSECURE's product review series. Today we are going to be covering a product known as Kloudle. This is essentially a SaaS platform that gives you a holistic overview of your cloud assets and helps you fix any security misconfigurations that might be present within your cloud environments. So before we dive into the product, let's briefly take a look at their website, which is hosted at www.kloudle.com and gives you some insights into what the product is and how it works.
Now, before we go any further,
I'd like to mention who the product is for. So this is a product aimed at cloud infrastructure admins, DevOps engineers, site reliability engineers, and developers who might be working on cloud related products. So you do not have to be a security expert in order to use this product. With that said, let's dive right in to how the product works. So we asked Kloudle for a 7-day trial of their product, and based on that trial, here's what we think.
as you can see here, this is the Kloudle application interface. Now, let us take a look at all of its various functionalities and features. Let us first talk about the application's user interface. The Kloudle UI is clean, intuitive, and user-friendly. All the tabs and functionalities are clearly demarcated in order to make it easier for users to easily switch between multiple features. Let us discuss onboarding your assets into Kloudle. For the purposes of the trial, Kloudle provides us with two demo accounts, one for AWS and the other for the Google Cloud Platform or GCP. As you can see here, we have already imported data from both of these platforms into our account already, and it shows up here on the dashboard. If you so require, you can also add additional data from other platforms including GitHub, DigitalOcean, Microsoft Azure, and more through the Integrations tab. You can also send data from Kloudle via email, Jira, or through Slack integration. Once you have finished onboarding your cloud accounts into the Kloudle platform, you can simply go to the Assets tab and view the data for all of your imported assets. This data includes the asset name, the number of misconfigurations present, the cloud provider, as well as the asset type. You can also apply multiple filters to your asset data. You can also view the data for each individual asset by clicking on the asset name. This will show you further details depending upon what type of asset is selected. It will also show you the details of any and all misconfigurations present within your asset. Let us now talk about the misconfiguration data. Clicking on the misconfig name brings us to this view, which shows us the complete details of the configuration issue. Here you can see the general details of the misconfiguration as well as an in-depth technical explanation along with the business impact of what would happen in case an attacker were to exploit the issue. There is also a step-by-step guide available which walks users through the process of fixing the configuration issue within their cloud environment. You can also see the misconfig data within a tabular format. Through the Reports tab, you can generate CSV format reports to share with your teams. These reports can be on the basis of your assets or on the basis of your misconfigurations or your compliance requirements.
And last but not least, let's talk about the pricing. So Kloudle has two pricing models, an annual pricing model and a monthly pricing model. So you can decide between which of these models would suit you best according to your needs. The annual pricing starts from 1200 USD and goes up to 4500 US dollars, while the monthly pricing starts from 120 USD per month and goes up to $500 a month. The three tiers, starter, pro, and team, are divided on the basis of the number of assets that they allow you to scan, the number of users, the number of scans, and whether or not you would like to include issue tracking for Jira. The data retention once you exit also depends on what plan you have chosen.
And now it is time for our final verdict. Kloudle is a very useful product for admins who are tasked with managing hybrid or multi-cloud environments, as it can get very tricky to keep an accurate track of asset inventories as well as the configuration parameters for all your resources. If you are tasked with managing such an environment, then DeTaSECURE recommends that using Kloudle to secure it.